in your gorgeous shiny suit, shiny shirt. Oh, you to me are everything. Do you know that song is exactly as old as you are?
I know, the year I was born.
Which makes me feel just great.
No, it's not a good fact. People don't like to hear that. That was made the year I was born. Oh, God.
Who are your pop idols, your role models when it comes to music?
I suppose the biggest ones are the Beatles. I think that they're the best. Apart from that, I like the oldies, really. I like Bob Marley and Simon and Garfunkel and people like that.
You're probably quite surprised to hear that, I suppose. Will the music side of things gradually eclipse the acting, do you think?
I hope not. I really hope not, because I've been an actor all my life, really, and I guess it would be my first love. So I want to try and keep the two going as long as I can.
What about
really.
musicals? Would you ever go into a musical?
I have thought about it an awful lot, and it's just, I mean, things have come up, but it's never really been the right time. I think that there'll be a time, but at the moment I'm kind of concentrating on the actual record side.
Sean, what do you think the drawbacks are of starting an acting career so very early? I mean, we were talking about you starting at the age of 5. What's the downside of all that, do you think?
Well, I mean, I was very lucky to have a very prestigious start, you know, working with people like Laurence Olivier and stuff, and it
What did that mean anything to you at the time?
At the time, I mean, I didn't really know. My dad was looking after me and chaperoning me, and he said, now, the person you're working with is very important. He's a very important actor. And I was like, yeah. Do I get money? And he was like, yeah, all right. Yeah. So, basically, it didn't mean an awful lot to me, but when I got to about the age of 10 or 11 and I found out who he was and everything he'd done, it was kind of like, God, wow, what a start. It's difficult because, you know, I've been lucky enough to work on really, really good shows, and you feel a kind of pressure to keep the work going at a higher standard every time, which I was very lucky to work on Dangerfield after EastEnders. But, yeah, there is a bit of pressure to try and better yourself every time.
How much do you think you've grown up with your characters? I mean, Aidan in EastEnders, it's a very dramatic storyline attached to his character. Were there things that you were able to learn from that?
I think the thing that I took away with me more than anything else, I mean, it was brilliant to play a part with an Irish accent for a year, because, I mean, it's a real test as an actor to sustain it. But I think the thing I took away really was my personal feelings about homelessness, really, because playing a homeless part for about 3 months, you know, I mean, it was very different because I got all dirty and got in horrible clothes and I had to sit down on the road all day. But I could get in a shower and get in my car and go home. But the thought of doing that every day was really really struck home to me. So
the homeless issue has sort of stayed with you, has it?
Yeah, very much so. I just I have a lot more empathy for it now than I did then. You know, before it's one of those things that you kind of look at and think, oh, it's sad.
Do you get involved with all that?
I have done now, yeah. I'm starting to now, just as a kind of way of giving something back, if you like. But yeah, I guess I took that away with me, really.
Now you're a pop star, how many people are on your payroll? Bear in mind, this boy's 19 years old.
Oh, it seems like an awful lot. There's a manager, there's accountant, there's a sort of record company, there's an assistant, there's dancers, there's drivers.
So when all those people look at you and say, Sean, we think you're absolutely fabulous, do you believe them?
No, I say, you're all lying, but I shall pay you extra for it. No, I guess I come from a very big Irish sort of Catholic family, which helps you kind of wade through the bull a bit.
Keeps your feet on the ground.
Yeah, and also I try to, if I'm starting a sort of working relationship with someone, I like to let them know that I don't want any sort of special treatment if they think that I'm doing something badly or wrong or whatever. You know, even the dancers, I always say, look, you know, pull me up if I've gone wrong. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, yes. Do you come from a showbiz background? You say you come from an Irish family. Are your parents in the business at all?
Well, it's not strictly show business, but with all the stuff coming on about river dance, I suppose it qualifies now. They're both Irish dancing teachers, my parents, and all my brothers and sisters.
So that's how come you were Irish dance champion?
That's right, yes.
Good Lord. Have you ever seen Sean doing any Irish dancing? Yeah? No? You'd like to? Would you like to have a look? Because I'd love to have a look. Would you mind?
No,
would you, maybe give me a little lesson.
Of course, I'll tell you.
Mike, I'm sorry I've sprung this on you. Maybe Mike Alexander would give us a little bit of Irish music. Where should we be?
Well,
should we stand where we are?
Right, I'll teach you a very simple thing. You just have to go forward.
Keep going, Mike. Okay.
That's the very simple
Okay.
thing.
Oh, I've got to keep my arms...
Yes, very still.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it, really.
All right, that's
the simple basic.
Yeah.
We could progress, but it would take a bit longer.
Let's do a quick progression.
All right. Well,
I'm not going to be Jean Butler, I understand that, because there are two things that get in my way that would jiggle about too much, you know, when I do this Irish dancing, but I'll try and stay like this, so...
well, as you, I mean, they were just the sort of basics,
Yeah.
but as you progress, you learn sort of heavy dancing, which is trebling.
OK, let's go with it, Mike. 2, 3...
There you go.
Fantastic!
Sorry,
well done, Sean McGuire. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Just take some wonderful. Thank you very much. Are you going back to Dangerfield?
Well, we've still got the whole series to run, but whether or not we're going to do a third, I'm not quite sure yet.
Maybe you'll tell us next time you come on. But you're not finished today because you're going to give us some more music later on.
Indeed.
But for the moment, thank you very much indeed. Ladies and
much.
gentlemen, Sean McGuire. You're a pal. Now, I didn't get where I am today without knowing the right time to mention sunshine desserts, grot or amalgamated aerosols. Nope.